Hi, welcome to Fire Ecology Stories. In this video, I discuss why severe fire is not only natural, but also necessary for many plant and animal species. The more severe form of fire disturbance is the very process that allows our conifer forests to support the plant and animal diversity they do. Let me explain. An important take-home lesson from plant ecologists who study the process of disturbance is that the concepts of disturbance and succession are inextricably linked in plant ecology. The two concepts are inextricably linked because plant succession cannot occur without widespread overstory death, without a relatively severe form of disturbance. Severe fire disturbance causes succession of structural and compositional stages from recently burned, standing dead forest through old-growth forest. Importantly, different plant and animal species are associated with the different stages of succession. For example, some severe fire-dependent species, like fireweed, morel, mushroom, jewel beetle, blackback woodpecker, mountain bluebird, occur in severely burned forest conditions for only a short number of years soon after the disturbance event. What's amazing is that many of these species occur nowhere else, under no other forest conditions. Here are some formal bird survey data for the blackback woodpecker. It said there's a bunch of vegetation types. We surveyed over 250 types. Here's about 30 of them. Notice that it's not only more abundant in forest conditions created by severe fire than in any other vegetation type in existence, but it's also nearly restricted in its distribution to those specific conditions. Those conditions created only by severe fire. No other form of disturbance will create suitable conditions. As I noted a quarter century ago in as strong a language as I could express in a scientific publication, I said I believe it would be difficult to find a forest bird species more restricted to a single vegetation cover type in the northern Rockies than the blackback woodpecker is to early post-fire conditions. It is telling us, indeed, the only way a species could be restricted to a single forest condition is if it evolved in the presence of that condition for a very long time. The same goes for morel mushrooms, jewel beetles, Bicknell's geranium, a host of other fire-dependent species. You can continue to look at the plants and animals at other stages of succession and find examples of species that are restricted to those stages. During the first decade after severe disturbance, most fire-dependent shrubs, for example, species like white-breasted nuthatch, Williamson sapsucker, Lewis's woodpecker, all occur in slightly older, severely burned forest conditions for slightly longer periods of time than the blackback does in the earliest stages. And still others, like orange-crowned warbler, snowshoe hare, lynx, occur in conditions created by severe fire for a limited period decades after fire in the pole sapling stage. And there are young and mature forest conditions needed by yellow-winged warbler, say, or gray jay, or pine marten, and mature to old-growth forest conditions required by birds like Townsend's warbler, brown creeper, golden-crowned kinglet. And here's where it gets really interesting. If you add it all up, the process of severe disturbance serves to create habitat for what probably accounts for the vast majority of conifer forest species on planet Earth. Not only that, if a species occurs in forest conditions created by severe fire for a limited period of time, like the blackback woodpecker, which is around early and gone by year 10 or so following fire, the only way to restore suitable conditions for that successional stage is to burn the forest and start all over again. So you wait until the forest matures, and then, when it's likely to burn, another severe disturbance event makes conditions good again. So if you like 20-year-old vegetation, you gotta wait until it gets 40, it's no good anymore. Wait till it gets 300, burns, wait another 20 years, and it's good again. I hope this gives you greater appreciation for what we're observing here. True forest restoration in progress. In the year after this fire we're looking at, it will be just right for plants and animals that need 1-year-old burned forest conditions. And it'll be great in 5 years for those that need 5-year-old forest. And it'll be great in 20 years for those that need that age, and so on and so on. Thanks for listening. I hope you'll join me next time to learn more about the magic associated with severe fire disturbance like this.